Yeah.
Hold on, wait. I'm a man of business.
I bet I can pop this collar.
Hell yeah.
It immediately fell.
You want to buy some watches?
Fixing an echo for myself. Why do I hear myself?
I felt like I should have also had an outfit.
hear an echo.
It's because I
My
have
shirt
all the
has
stuff.
tiny goblins on it.
That's sick.
Yeah. I came prepared.
Hell yeah.
So it's not the unprepared. Oh.
Figured it out.
I'm tired.
Look, no, this is perfect. This is perfect for the fever dream of a game we're about to play.
Why is your...
This is the energy we want. As you all try to rob Clovis Cousteau.
What?
Yeah, why does
right.
does Eisen's box just say thickest goblin?
Yeah, I just saw that.
Technically, the term is disaster master, but we'll deal with thickest goblin for now.
Beautiful.
Oh, you got 2 C's? Oh my.
Dang.
That's how you know how thick he is.
I would stand up and demonstrate, but this is not the right social
This
media
is not the right
platform
website for that. There's another website for that.
You never know. It could work.
That's true. No,
Throw it
that's
back
true.
for the
This website.
kids.
Yeah. If only I have not been doing my squats. I have no ass.
Here at Playotic,
shame.
we throw it in a circle for exploit.
For the kids.
For the
The
children.
children.
There we go.
The clarion call of children being saved will be thus.
Oh, can they see us? I'm getting the feeling from the chat that they can see us now.
they
Oh,
can.
absolutely. We're
Yeah,
live.
they definitely can.
Oh!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our TED
Hello.
Talk.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's, or to the latest game. We will be playing the masterpiece of game design created by legendary game designer Tom Bloom, Goblin with a Fat Ass. And to introduce my wonderful players, we'll start with Aaron, the man currently attempting to establish dominance over the camera.
They say the man who speaks first in sales is the man who loses. Luckily, we are not men. We are goblins. And I am Jonathan Ass, a master of goblin mischief economics with a bachelor's in ass acquisition. I have a briefcase. I have a suit and tie. And I'm here to balance the portfolio of Playotic's goblin glutinous gastronomical. I don't know, another G word. Games. Oh my god, it was so easy.
Fantastic.
I can't wait to do a PowerPoint for all of you. Thank you very much.
Oh shit. Sorry, I'm gonna go for the
Fantastic.
The
Let's
door is
go with-
locked. Don't worry.
No one can escape this game. And I think that's the perfect time to do Melissa.
Oh god. So hi everybody. I'm playing Socks for our game today. I am actually not part of the Playotic Games crew. I'm part of the Tales of Initiative crew, and I am very happy that I got to be invited and to participate in all this, where all the money that you guys donate goes to a very, very good cause towards kids who desperately need it. So open your wallets and let it ring Christmas early this year. Woo!
Oh, yeah.
I'm also scared of what all of you are going to do to us throughout the game. So
I think it's going to be delightful.
oh no, it'll be great. I can't wait.
Kinsey, would you mind going next? If you're all done, Melissa.
Yes.
I am a perfectly normal goblinson. That is my name. I have papers. You can see right here. I am a perfectly normal goblin, i.e. I have a chicken. Her name is Susan. You know, because we are goblins and we love the clucking creatures and their feathers. I'm definitely not allergic. No, I just, it's right here. Let me get it.
No, you're rubbing it in. You're rubbing it in.
Uh-huh.
You're rubbing it in.
No, it's
You're
fine.
rub-
See,
you're-
now
no,
if you
you're rubbing
can't see
in.
it is gone. Yeah, and you all know me. I've been around forever. I do magic stuff.
This is a $3,000 suit. This is gonna show up on your quarterly report.
I think you're right. It tastes very expensive. I might put it on later. Anyway, that is all.
All right. Kayla, introduce yourself and your character.
Hi, I'm Kayla. I'm Kayla, aka Killabean 5000, variety streamer, all that fun stuff. Happy to be here again to be a goblin with a fat ass. I am in fact Paday's sick cheeks, with the most fabulous ass. Very very round, very bubble like. It's gonna be a good time. Also wearing a trench coat. What's underneath it, you'll never know. And I have a fabulous hat.
Very good.
All right. And last but certainly not least, the mastermind behind this whole event, Mr. Nolan, last name redacted.
Excuse me, my name's Ash at Jed Babushka. So rude of you.
This is Ash without boobs.
Ash
Is
without
it not
boobs.
corrected?
Yes, I'm Ash without boobs. I'm Thudbutt Grundlesnatch, Duke of Dump Truck Hill. I got a firm handful of deep street gear and a shiny rock that none of you can touch.
Ooh, I'm turning you down.
all the sliders actively move down together.
We as a collective.
Well,
I even moved my white mic away from me.
well, without further ado, let's begin. The year is 1904. The city is Novo Paradis, once the seat of a great empire, now the seat of the Second Republic. The city is packed to the gills with everyone you could imagine from anywhere. Millions of people flood the streets every day. Now, of course, the wealthy in their palatial mansions don't have to see the poors on a daily basis. But we're not here to talk about them, because deep within a slum so bad that even slums avoid it, there is a factory, a fireworks factory run by the industrialist Clovis Cousteau, a man so wealthy and unscrupulous that he recently acquired the hand of King Midas to make company scrip for his orphan laborers. You all are goblins and nothing else, and have infiltrated the fireworks factory of Clovis Cousteau in an attempt to steal the hand of King Midas, because it's hard for a pear-shaped goblin in a man's world. That brings us to the factory floor. Each of you has disguised yourself as one of the members of Cousteau's orphanage and snuck on and are currently infiltrating and camouflaged amongst the other orphan laborers. We're just going to do a brief
fellow children.
thing. Yes.
Hello.
Starting with Aaron.
Oh God, that was not an invitation.
Well,
Too late.
here we are, baby. You walk in. Do you want to describe how you've disguised yourself as you approach
I have
the children?
a three-piece suit on and a briefcase as I walk up to a big pile of coal that several like Oliver Twist motherfuckers are currently shoveling into a furnace. And I kind of take off my jacket and I hang it up at a coat rack that clearly I have brought in before. And I go, another day, another dollar, right, gentlemen? And then I pick up a shovel and start shoveling it into the furnace.
One of them goes, "You get a whole dollar?"
Rewards are based on initiative, Gerald. I'd say you get your numbers up or you're not going to hit quota.
That's what Cousteau says. He says he's going to have to put my bed outside if I don't start getting the numbers up. And it's cold these days.
Uh-huh. Well, if you like your toes.
You begin shoveling. How about Nolan next? Thudbutt Grundlesnatch. Where would you like to infiltrate? The assembly line? The kitchen? The cleaning crew, perhaps?
I feel like the cleaning crew is the perfect modus of infiltration into this operation.
A group of dust-covered children are currently working through the chimneys that go right up through the orphanage above the fireworks factory. And one of them waves over to you as they get ready to start their shift. And they say, "Hey, you're small enough. Do you think you can go up this one? It's clogged to hell."
You think I could fit in there with this firm handful?
"Oh yeah, you might get stuck. Well, do you think you could lather me up? We can't. Commissary won't give us butter, so we're using oil we found in the machines. That has skull and crossbones on it, but we think that's the brand."
Oh yeah, skull and crossbones lube. I've heard of it. Saunter
lube
over
me
there.
up.
Come here, I'll slather it all over you. It's like the gasoline scene in Romeo and Juliet. Or no, not Romeo and Juliet. Wrong movie.
No,
Zoolander.
you're thinking of Zoolander, yeah.
Wow.
No.
You know, oftentimes when
Two
I think
vastly different ends of the movie spectrum.
Yeah.
I don't know what productions of Romeo and Juliet that Nolan's been to, but I want to go to them.
Yeah, you got to get us on those ticket lists. How about Kayla? How did you infiltrate this facility?
I like to think I went to the kitchen. As a person, definitely an orphan child who is well versed in the alcoholic arts, I feel like I would like to go and try and give commentary there.
Yeah, so what you find is they're making a gigantic soup, and there's a single sad potato floating in it. And this is what they give to all the orphans, and of course deduct from their pay on their lunch hour. This is the first time you encounter an adult who is just sitting over this, occasionally stirring the potato around to make it look like something is happening. But the gas stove underneath it isn't even on, budget cuts. And you see next to it, there is a savory stew with all of this good stuff in it. And he turns and looks at you and goes, you the new dish boy, dish goblin? Are you a goblin? No, you're just sick. That's fine. Don't cough if you have to cough on the food, can't cough on the potato soup.
It gives it more flavor.
Yep, and they need that. Kids these days, they're so used to having everything handed to them.
You could give this a little bit more kick. You're basically making if you were to, I don't know how you make alcohol, ferment it a little bit more, it might get them moving with a little bit more energy.
Are you suggesting that I, a respectable chef, get these children drunk before their shift on the fireworks factory?
Absolutely.
That's a good idea. We can't afford alcohol for the children, but yeah, we'll start fermenting something. I guess no soup for them today. And then we cut away.
Good.
How about Kinsey?
Normal Gerblinson is going to be testing fireworks.
Got it. You're over at the.
Whether that is a job or not.
No, there's a small facility next to the gunpowder storage, of course.
Of course.
Where they're firing off the basic, the kind of testing a new short fuse firework, and you see there's a particularly suit covered English orphan who she's standing there and she's holding a stick of what appears to be just actual dynamite. And she goes, "Is it fine if I light it now?"
No, wait, hold on. I will use my magic to light it. You just hold on. I pull out a Zippo lighter.
All right.
And I light it. And I'm like, okay, you wait until it's really close and then throw.
All right. And she stands there and it gets closer and closer and closer. And she chucks it and there's just a... And it's like, oh, it looks like that one was wet. I think they're going to take that out of my salary. And then they start breaking out the actual mortars to fire off just into a brick wall outside.
Sick.
Yeah.
This is the best job I've ever had.
And she looks and goes, "Are you new? Have you been assigned a lice-infested bed yet?"
Oh, yeah, I ate all of mine, though. Could I have yours?
Yeah, sure.
Sick.
Although they are the only way we get protein.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I can share. I ate. Wait, when are they gonna re-put more lice?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't
Usually
know?
they just pass the blankets around, and that's how we all get our ration.
Okay, well, that will probably work. Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, go kick that dud with your toe to make sure.
All right, runs up, boom, and then we cut to Melissa.
From the window, when the kid's foot blows up, I'm filing an incident report.
Gotta document everything. Gotta keep it.
Truly.
Get an extra 2 cents to your paycheck.
That's
For
right.
reference, that kid, as soon as they're injured, they're carried out, thrown outside into the cold, and a new child is brought in to replace
Oh
them.
god.
Oh shit! This place sucks.
Yes, welcome to Cousteau's Firework Factory and Orphanage, where children get valuable life skills.
You have 2 feet. Well, you might have a future here, son.
Yeah. Melissa, how do you infiltrate the facility?
Socks isn't all that bright. The years in the Goblin Wars have done quite a number to them. So if there's anything that they know how to do is to bite things. So I feel like Socks would be in the quality control department, just kind of on the outside of the fireworks.
Yeah,
See if
it's
they're
given.
stable.
I like to think it's given you kind of a hankering for gunpowder. You all have been infiltrated here in deep cover
Mhm,
for a lifetime in Goblin years, an entire 36 hours.
mhm.
Mhm.
So yeah, you've been sitting there munching on the fireworks, and normally someone would stop you, but it's actually more effective than the other children testing the fireworks. This is a really common place to lose, fingers and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Because you get cheap gunpowder, it's a bit more reactive, or you try to cut it with nitroglycerin, and then you get this. But one of the kids next to you, Three Toes Jeremy, is looking at you and he's saying, "Hey, can you not drool on my side of the line?"
Wait. Well, you should be enjoying it more. Here, are you gonna eat that?
And I'll just like reach over for the for the
No,
fireworks.
that's a full firework rocket.
Well, we gotta do a job, right?
And just takes it slowly in the grubby hands and then just kind of eats it like corn on the cob, just munching on the outside.
Okay.
I thought I had problems.
Yeah. You're my only friend. And then goes back to work.
Well, I shouldn't tell them about friends from war. So
All right. You all, of course, have been making eye contact across the factory as you wait for go time. The shift change, when all of the orphans, after their 24-hour shift, will be sent to their beds, which are, of course, only accessible by small rope ladders from the factory floor to prevent them from running off anywhere during the night. The steam whistle goes, and you see Clovis Cousteau himself, a powerfully built, wide, absolute unit of a man with a great red beard and Hungarian mustache, walking through the factory floor with a great red suit. Behind him is a police officer who is looking with a certain amount of distaste at everything around him. And you can hear Cousteau's booming voice. "Well, you see here, we like to take the youth of today and teach them that there's something better to do than lazing around. Even if you're an orphan, you can still benefit society. Isn't that right?" And he pats one on the head, and he pats a one-armed child on the head, and then keeps walking. And the police officer says, "Well, there are certain labor laws that need to be observed, like about the age of, workers and things like that." Cousteau just responds, it's an internship. They're getting experience. It's job training. You know, we're a non-profit here at Cousteau's Fireworks and Orphanage. And then they continue to pass on. The whistle blows, and you all have the opportunity to go to the cafeteria before the children retire for the evening. What would you like to do as you all huddle around your table?
Before we leave the factory floor, I'm gonna see Thudbutt Grundle Snatch with absolutely covered in this strange viscous fluid. I'm gonna walk up to them and go, excuse me, fellow colleague and worker at Cousteau's Firework Factory and Orphanage. I can happen to notice you have some product on your personage. What could that be? Could you elaborate?
Into the mouth.
Understood. I follow the trail of liquid behind Thudbutt to the big skull and crossbow brand of lube can.
Yeah.
I'm just going to. You see Jonathan look left and right, and he's just going to turn around, and his huge Terminator ass is going to open his cheeks up and grab it stealthily and tuck it in between his butt cheeks as he waddles over to the cafeteria.
Excellent. Okay.
Since we have such great rapport, fellow child, let us take the lunch program together. Maybe we can achieve sustenance.
I would love that.
We are in agreement.
Also, just a DM note for all of you. You all recently discovered where the hand of King Midas is. Cousteau's penthouse is, this whole building has 3 floors. There is the factory, the fireworks factory on the bottom, the orphanage in the middle, and Cousteau's palatial penthouse on top, which you know is so heavy with marble that the fireworks factory is slowly sinking into the ground, blocking out the windows and doors.
Very good.
Is the officer coming to the cafeteria, by the way?
Yeah, Cousteau's showing him the hearty meal that the chef is making and quietly pushing the potato water behind him.
Can I spoon him out a scoop of our now slightly alcoholic potato water and just go up and be like, "Here you go, sir." Here's
The
dinner."
police officer?
Yeah,
He's gonna say, "Look at this dinner
dinner.
for all of these children."
And you.
You see, he takes the ladle, takes a sip, and goes, "No," and hands it back to you. And then he turns
Sir,
to
did you not
Cousteau.
enjoy that warm vodka?
Did I not enjoy the warm vodka?
It's not warm. The fire's not on.
Yeah.
Did you not enjoy that room temperature vodka?
I just, you all seem like a particularly articulate group of orphans. Cousteau, would you mind if I had some quick words with your employees? Because he goes, no, they're not employees. They're I think of them as my children. And yes, I do mind, but I'll just, and you see he realizes that this has gone on long enough that he's actually going to have to serve some of the good stew to the children. And so the first 5 kids in line actually get real food while the detective pulls Jonathan Ass aside. He says,
Oh, no. I grab Paday along with me. I grab all of my friends that are nearby and pull them in as the cops accost me.
How did you do that?
All right, so he's got the 5 of you, and he looks at you and he says, "Now, tell me honest, is this a safe working environment?"
Define that word.
Well, I couldn't. Are you in danger of blowing off fingers, and do you have enough sustenance?
Yeah, the fingers thing is awesome, bro.
I think
What?
what my colleague and peer is trying to say is that we are all 5, dare I say, 5 normal children.
Perfectly normal.
The
Unlike
gunpowder
that
tastes
girl.
really good.
Yeah. Unlike that girl who lost a foot today.
The girl lost a foot today?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have an incident report? Just for our own documentation.
What is that?
I hand him a paper with scribbles on it. It's all there in black and
just-
white, sir.
Oh, something's there in black and white. I'm just gonna put down a note: Cousteau neglecting education. Thank you so much for your time. I'll be heading out now. And he just kind of passes by Cousteau, who hurries out after him. And then when another child reaches for the soup, he swats their hand away and puts the potato water.
Now, does the police officer have a weapon on them?
The police officer has a gun.
As he turns and the gun is kind of shown on his hip, I look at the rest of my friends and go,
Mm.
Does anyone have sleight of hand?
I mean,
Sleight of
you could-
ass.
if
Sleight
you're
of
worried
ass.
about your ability to do it, you could always roll ass.
I'll do it. I'll be the first to roll ass.
All right.
Give me
I
the
want you to-
gun.
Game.
I want you to roll as many dice as you have ass size. And tell me how many sixes and how many ones you get.
Okay.
Hello, it's me, not Ash, but this is Nolan now.
Oh,
No,
hello.
the jacket.
Hello,
Maybe I'll do it
Nolan.
backwards next time.
Ooh.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. No, I ruined everything. Holy shit! Hang on 1 second.
Okay.
he fucked it all. No.
No.
No!
You're doing great.
Doing good, boss.
One second. Things are. I have ruined it all. I'm sorry.
How?
Watch everybody slowly disappear, and then it's only me. But then we are going to return like moths to the flame. Game 11 is what we are on, and now you all come
Money.
back.
Money,
Money,
Money. Deducted from your paycheck.
There we go. We have returned to the scene that I meant to push the button for.
Oh yeah,
We
I see
received
all kinds of
$20
Yeah!
from Nurse Wiggles, which means we have a
Yeah.
playoff surge, which means we get to figure out how the hell
How
we're
that
going to handle that.
works.
It means
Uh,
it sounds like someone's ass size is going to grow or shrink.
It definitely could. Let's roll. Let's see. That's going to be a 48. Actually, this could be great because this is a role play thing, which means it doesn't matter if it's whatchamacallit or not. There's no mechanics to worry about. Jonathan Ass, I believe you are in player spot number 1.
I am, sir.
Now,
Because I was
because we
number
don't,
1 in sales quarters last week.
obviously, I should have known. Now it says until your next rest. Perhaps we can change that because there is no resting in this
Mhm.
game. You lose
God,
the
no.
ability to control the volume of your voice, and you must only speak in a whisper.
Understood.
All right. Let me return back to the standard game. I will return you all back, and then hang on. Bye.
Okay, goodbye.
Welcome to Businessman ASMR. He's going to tell you about your taxes.
I have some. I've got some screen cleaners right here. I'm gonna clean your screen.
Cursed, profoundly cursed. All right. So, Kinsey, how did your ass roll go?
Oh, terribly.
Oh no.
Tell me
I
what
have-
you rolled.
I have 5 of these D6s, and of those D6s, I got 2 1s.
You got
No
2 1s.
6s.
I'll be right
Did you
back.
get a 4? Did
Okay.
you get a 4 plus on anything?
What?
Were any of them above a 4?
Yes.
Okay.
I got
so you
1
do
5.
you do succeed.
No way.
Yeah, you do succeed. You reach out, sneak the gun out of. Well, how do you take his gun
With my mouth.
as he's turned away? What did I expect?
Isn't
Yeah.
it weird how she has horns? I just want to talk about that with the rest of you, but after we
They
get
have knots, permanent knots from being dropped on my head many, many times. My
I
mother
don't know how
didn't
you're
let
saying this
me.
with a gun in your mouth, but okay.
Okay,
Shut the
Wow,
fuck up. The
I'm
cop is
not-
right there.
you shut the fuck up. Go down to after the cracker and I got a gun on you.
Sucks. Hit him.
Yeah, you lift the gun out of the holster. It's one of the new model revolvers. However, you did roll 2 1s,
I did.
which means we must have consequences. So, I'm going to write something down, and the next time someone rolls a 1 on an ass roll, it's going to happen.
Oh
Uh-oh.
no.
Mystery.
Nah, the gun's gonna go off. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh my god,
No.
it's Chekhov.
Chekhov, exactly. It's Chekhov.
That's when we see the officer's lapel says Officer Chekhov.
Fuck, that's way better. That's Officer Chekhov now.
He was here the whole time.
It's too hot.
Alright.
How are you wearing that full suit?
Because
He's
I run
committed to the bit.
You
I run on
have
a-
the gun.
I've got computer cooling equipment based on the inside of my suit.
Based. You have the gun. What do you all do next?
Spit it out. There we go. Friends, we must ascend not only the metaphorical corporate ladder to the penthouse suite of Clovis Cousteau, Elvis Cousteau, whatever his name is. But then we also must find the Hand of Midas. And now that we have become equipped with a weapon of a dangerous nature, I put forward toward the board that we use this as leverage to gain access to the higher floor. All who support say aye.
All I found was a circle.
I
I'm going to count that as 2 ayes. All who oppose say nay.
None of us are horses. We cannot say nay.
Motion passes.
Yeah, we're all goblins.
No, we're children.
Well, not all of us are goblins.
Yeah, what are you talking? Of course we are.
Yeah, sure.
Look at my papers.
Let me see.
You cannot discriminate against me for looking weird. That's rude as hell.
Got it.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Anyways,
Those were official documents. I drew that. It was cute.
Jonathan
Delightful.
Ass has come to take names and kick asses.
All right. Well, as you all are having that conversation, there's a minor interruption as a kid with a red beret sits down next to you. One of the kind of capos of the yard. He looks at all of you and he says, "Some of us are talking about unionizing. I don't suppose any of y'all would be interested in a little communal negotiation, if you take my drift." Holy shit, is that a gun?
What? No. And I
we
kick
come to
it.
bargain.
How did you get a gun?
We come to bargain.
That is actually Piday's inhaler.
Yeah.
Piday, if you would please just
It
demonstrate.
Yeah, so as a
If I had a nickel for every time someone put a gun in their mouth in this game, I'd have 2 nickels.
Not that much, but it's weird
Yeah.
that it happened twice.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll
Oh, he
just
goes-
deeply inhale, and then I start doing the.
Can I have Piday roll a deception d6?
Yeah, just 1d6.
Yeah, you can also add ass if you so choose.
I mean, I think adding ass is fun.
It is a pretty risky action that you're doing.
Yeah, I am in fact sticking a loaded. I'm assuming loaded weapon.
Can you
in my
imagine
mouth.
if
We didn't check.
That means I add +3, right? Like three dice.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if Kayla fucking pulls the trigger, dies, just doesn't play the rest of the session?
Rolls a new goblin.
I don't
new
know what
goblin.
it has been this weekend. I have been rolling so fucking good.
Sweet. We love
I
that.
got 2 6s
Okay.
and nothing below a 4.
Ooh.
Okay.
This will change
So,
in the next hour.
I do want to remind you all that each time you roll a 1, the chaos clock ticks forward.
Hell
yeah.
Forgot all
One
about the
closer to
chaos clock.
midnight. All right, you rolled 2 6s. Sucking on the gun actually helps your cough.
Hell yeah.
And he, this little communard, believes it's a novelty inhaler. He goes, "See, you shouldn't have to pay for that out of your own pocket. It should be like communal and socialized, you know?
We don't even get dental.
You should."
But like, is the boss gonna throw us a pizza party to tell us to forget about what you said?
As long as socks are involved, I'm good.
No,
I'm sure
we're
we
gonna
can put socks as a topping.
we're gonna seize the means of firework production.
Interesting.
I have
What is
seen
that?
on certain statistical data that companies in which the laborers share in the responsibility of ownership that they do increase their yields.
What's a yield?
I didn't catch any of that, but it sounds like you're on board. So I'm just gonna put all of your names down,
Yeah, okay.
and the revolution is coming. It's gonna happen.
And we are prepared. And I look over at Pide, who's sucking on a revolver. We are
All right.
indeed prepared.
Wait.
You seem like a person who knows their way around this place. Indeed. New friend and person who trusts us implicitly now.
Of course. And for the record, this kid looks like maybe 11. He's wearing your typical orphan garb. He's also been chain smoking the whole time you've been talking to him.
I'm sotto voce, Nurse Rickles. I'm sotto voce. So, if you're well known around here, perhaps you can tell us if someone were to want to take a unscheduled break upstairs, how would they go about doing such a thing?
Well, you'd have to wait for the poorly paid guards to set the ladders down and then say hide in the rafters. Of course, that has its own problems, but that's how I would do it. There's also, you didn't hear this from me,
Oh,
but rumor is it that old Cousteau hired a magic guy to protect his investment here.
Oh.
indeed. Well,
Magic guy?
A magic guy.
the only magic I know is, of course,
My Zippo.
well,
What?
good enough.
It rhymed.
Nice. Very nice.
He says,
The
"All
only
right."
magic I know is the magic tool I use to Photoshop in quarterly reports. My magic lasso tool.
Does that mean you're falsifying reports?
You have a magic lasso?
You wouldn't understand. Shh. You wouldn't understand.
All right, I'll put you and as soon as the shift change, we're gonna be seizing the means. So I'm gonna put your names down.
You got
And
it.
he,
All of our
thumbs up.
names.
We also have a book club.
Do you
No,
eat them?
okay,
What's the
no,
book-
thank
what's
you.
no
the book?
interest.
What's
I'll
the book
keep
of the month?
moving.
No, what's the book of the month?
Das Kapital. None of us speak German or can read, but there's, we cut out and we make pictures with the letters, and then he heads out.
Yeah.
All right. What do y'all want to do?
Can I keep sucking on the gun?
Sure.
Yay!
I want to remind all of you that I did not want to come on this adventure. I just want to know that I would like to get it done as quickly as possible. I want to return to my 9-to-5 job back at GGT, the Goblin Institute of Technology.
Then if it's the Goblin Institute of Technology, why is it GGT?
Because it's spelled with a G. Keep up. So I know you all want the Hand of Midas. Let's figure out how to get it and get out as soon as we can.
Oh, we're gonna hide in the rafters like that kid said, yeah?
Although we have to call down the guards and get the ladders to drop.
I thought they do that like at the end of the night, when all the kids go to their sad lice-filled bed.
Right, right.
At that exact moment, you hear a steam whistle and a dozen ladders drop from the ceiling.
That's very convenient.
Yeah.
Will you fuss around with the cord of your
How many of the
webcam?
kids are gonna struggle to climb the ladders now that they've drank in mild vodka?
You have to understand, these are not good ladders. These are rope ladders that are like adult sized and not
What's happening?
sized for malnourished children.
You're glitching.
So a lot of them, most of them, in fact.
I'm a little tempted to have Socks offer to just yeet a couple of these kids up into the air to see if they make
Just huh?
it.
Who's going to stop you? OSHA? That doesn't exist.
Try
Well,
and
it seems-
gain a little bit of favor.
Yeah.
Socks, if you are able to throw the children upstairs, why couldn't you not simply do that for us or something.
Well, I get more fireworks to munch on, and then one of the kids promised me their socks for my collection.
Socks, you realize once we have the Hand of Midas, you can buy yourself as many fucking socks you want.
You can buy socks?
I swear to God, socks. Well, I want to test...
I just usually stole them from the dead bodies of my friends during the war, but either way, that's something new to consider. Maybe a new business venture. What were we talking about?
Socks, we can't go back into another trauma flashback. We just don't have time for that. We're gonna need to test you. Be able to throw one of us up there, and we're gonna need a test dummy, and that's why it's going to be
Susan.
What?
Susan.
Your chicken?
Yes.
How did you? Where did that come from?
I've had it this whole time.
I also have this, and I reach into my ass and pull out the can of lube. I just wanted to let you know that I did have it.
Wait.
Oh,
Why?
Don't worry about it. Now, Socks, get us up there now.
okay, sounds good. Who's going first?
Susan.
Susan, okay.
And Socks will reach out and grab Susan. Actually,
I wander back to Pide and I go, 10 gobbo bucks that Susan dies.
yeah, so Socks will grab Susan with both of their hands and then pull Susan over so that their ass can do all of the heavy lifting to toss Susan up there.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Can you remind the audience of what size your ass is?
My ass is the size of some thick stack of pancakes.
Excellent. Now, you're a pretty strong goblin, right?
Mhm.
Your long years in the Goblin Wars, I think you're able to just yeet Susan up a story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel
You're-
like it's I have a feeling it's like what is it? Not shot put, discus, kind of like the quick turn and stuff, and then all of a sudden yeek.
Go. Live your life.
There's a moment of silence, and then you hear a guard from up top. Holy shit, is that a chicken? And then you hear, Susan
we
made
have
it.
them distracted.
Don't let the children eat Susan.
Yeah, they might.
We,
they might.
we
go
all
for
have
it.
to make sacrifices, Normal.
No.
It's okay. The children don't have sufficient protein to have the strength to wring Susan's neck.
If anything, Susan is the one eating the children.
She starts going at him.
I mean, chickens
Chickens
do
eat
live.
protein too.
Well, and they live and die by the sword, man. Like
Mhm.
chickens are vicious.
All right.
Chickens are vicious.
Who's? I guess my question is, who's going up next? Or would any of you like to take the ladder?
My cheeks are at the ready. Who's next?
I'll go.
All right, let's do it.
You should just firmly grab ass cheeks. I'm assuming I'll have to
Lock and
roll
loaded.
this time, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I am doing.
Can I give assistance in any capacity? Is that a thing?
No.
But even if
Not
it's
that-
ass
You
assistance,
met your bed, Caleb. I lie in it.
Not that sophisticated of a game.
Now, how do I roll this is the better question.
You could do a D6.
D6?
I'm not making this an ass roll because I assume that our wonderful Pide Sick Cheeks has enough ass to cushion their inevitable fall.
I do have a bubble butt.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we are going to do one dice roll.
Later amount. Later amount.
What'd you
I don't
roll?
know.
It's a 1.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So the gun goes off.
It's still. I have a feeling it's still in my mouth.
What have I missed?
You missed a bit, boss.
The gun goes off. The gun bang
No
in
one's
your
a
mouth. A
kobold.
bullet goes through your cheek, out the
Through
side.
my cheek. Oh,
skims Jonathan ass and goes right into
Oh my God.
the gunpowder storage.
I knew it.
Oh no.
Boom! And you hear the voice of Clovis Casteau coming over the like tinny announcement thing. It's really just like a tube from his office, and he's just shouting into it. He says, "You better put that fire out. I'm not paying for any damn firemen."
I run over to the kid we met earlier with the beret, and I try to yell in his face, but I can whisper, so I just go, "The revolution begins."
He goes, "It's time!" And he stands up and runs towards a guard who is a full human who fully just punches him in the head, and he goes down. What do you all do as chaos erupts?
May I ask, as somebody that's been here the
you're alive.
entire time, what has happened?
Don't worry about it, Fed butt.
baby. Yeah.
Jump onto Sock's ass and get thrown up.
We stole a gun. It was in my mouth.
Okay.
It
went
was
off.
my inhaler. It went off.
As I was
Gotcha.
trying to throw them up into the next floor with my ass.
And I begin
Okay.
calmly climbing the ladder.
Yeah, for the record, Pide, you are dazed, which means you get minus 1d6 to do anything.
Uh-oh. Did I successfully get Pide up there, though, with the throw, or no?
Oh,
Okay, well, I'm gonna let
Pide's
Pide just, like, take a nap on the floor.
yeah.
Okay, who's next?
The guards are above us, right?
There's guards on the factory floor too.
Okay, I would like.
They are numerous but poorly paid.
Now that the explosions are starting, I'm just gonna start trying to light coats on fire. Vive la
Like the-
revolution, motherfuckers!
Like the guards, like you're lighting the guards' coats on
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
Okay, that is going to be difficult to do because you only have a Zippo lighter.
Okay,
And-
but I am also a wizard,
I
and
Oh!
I can roll ass to light anything on fire.
Roll ass.
Great.
I just want
Oh,
also
shit.
a tally. Who's on the second floor so far? Just
The chicken.
just the chicken
Just
and
the chicken.
Just the
And
And
Jonathan?
Jonathan's taking the ladder.
I'm climbing the ladder right now.
yeah.
The corporate ladder?
Yes, we made that joke.
Damn it!
Okay. I didn't get any ones this time. I got 1
Good.
6, 2 5s, a 4, and a 2.
1 6 2 5 a 4 and a 2. The first guy you light goes up beautifully, and he runs screaming towards the water fountain that Cousteau installed so people could have something to drink, but of course was too cheap to pay a plumber, so it doesn't work.
Oh,
So
no.
he's just desperately trying to like turn the handles as the fire consumes him.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys can tell, but Cousteau's not a good guy.
Well, no shit, Mike.
No way!
Who else is on the second floor? Let's see.
I
Jonathan is
imagine
almost there.
Thudbutt's midair or in the process of
Thudbutt-
being thrown back.
I would say after the first attempt, you're able to throw anyone else up to the second
Okay.
floor. You've got it dialed in now.
I
Um,
think out of guilt, I'll just be carrying Pide on my back just because they're dazed and confused, and I don't want to put them through that again.
Perfect.
I'm sucking on the gun for comfort.
All right.
I love
And
that
then-
it didn't even start in my mouth. It's just stayed there.
No, it started
right.
in my mouth. That means we've kissed now.
Hey.
All right.
Whoa.
Nermal, you're spending some time on the first floor, of course.
Oh yeah.
As you all approach the second floor, you
Susan will
realize.
catch me up when I get there.
Yeah. So the way this is laid out is it's a gigantic open room. There are no windows. And beds are just on planks, and there's ladders next to them that the guards lower down.
Mhm.
But aside from that, there's nothing else up here. There's just lice-infested beds, and children slowly climbing in, and you can see some of them are saying goodnight to their lice.
Good
And
night,
you can
Wilma.
see
Good night, Fred. Good night. Oh.
off to one side.
Wait, were you listing Flintstone characters? Wait-
Good night, Rocky. Good night,
Barney.
Barney.
There you
You're
go.
Barney number 2. You're Barney Jr. Oh, I think Freddy 2.0 died.
Normal ate them. But you see a large, ornate door covered in gold And you know this is, of course, the door to the penthouse suite.
Ooh.
Can I try and open it?
Absolutely. You reach for the handle, and you discover two things. First, it's locked.
Damn.
Second, as you reach for it, there is a screech from above you, as from high above in the rafters, you see dozens of glowing red eyes. These are, of course, pygmy wyverns. Small attack
wyverns.
wyverns that Cousteau has trained to prevent any of the orphans from attempting to open the door. I'm going to need you to make a roll to prevent them from biting your hand off.
Okay, just a straight roll.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
2.
That's a 2.
Can I
one of
fire the
the-
gun at them as I see them coming?
I'll let you. Well, first of all, you're dazed, so you actually need to roll 2 dice and take the lowest.
Oh, okay.
But
That's a 1.
Oh,
a
God.
wyvern latches onto your hand, and just here's the thing: it's about the size of a pigeon, but it's got a lot of teeth. So it just chomps onto your hand as you lift the gun. Can I get an attack roll from you? Just you could roll ass to try and save.
I come
this.
up to the wyvern and I'm
I'll
like,
roll
please stop.
ass.
Could you please stop? I'm asking you in a calm manner to stop, and you're not respecting my boundaries. This is not appropriate workplace behavior.
So I rolled ass. My highest is a 5. My lowest is another 1.
Your highest is a 5. Your lowest is another
is getting
one.
the fuck
Great.
outta
Okay,
here.
just gonna check off the chaos clock. Yeah. So you lift the gun, and a wyvern fully swallows it as it attempts to get your hand.
Dang it!
Rude.
Now, here's the thing: your hand is still on the gun. It's just inside the wyvern.
The
Yeah.
gun, the gun, the gun, the gun. They both reach for the gun, for the gun.
Oh,
What would anyone else like to do as Pide is bitten on both hands by wyverns?
Friends, it seems our colleague has sort of had a incident. I think she'll be calling out for the foreseeable future, unless somebody would like to interfere on her behalf.
I want to bite it. Assert dominance over it.
Motion passes. I'll say aye. Aye.
I'm pretty sure I'm still downstairs lighting people
Yeah.
on fire.
And that's an aye. I'm the only one who said anything. Go ahead.
The motion carries. Which one are you biting? The one with the gun or the other one?
Probably the other one. Just so
Okay.
that Pide has some hand motion. How am I gonna do this? This is going to be. I'm tempted to roll ass on this, but I want to make sure. Any chance I can make an argument here? Since one of my skills is competitive eating. Any chance I could just eat the wyverns since they're about peach size?
I'll let you roll. I'll give you an
Incredible.
extra d6 to try and succeed.
Hell yeah!
The argument making that they're peach-sized, implying that Socks is a competitive peach eater, is an incredible sentence.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta be real
Pit-
good at eating
The peaches.
That's gonna be
I
a
mean,
total of
nice.
3 dice.
3 dice.
3 dice.
Oh, wait. Are you rolling ass?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
would
What's your
roll
ass size?
That's going to be 3. So that's
So
actually
4 dice.
4 dice. All right, let's go. Wee.
I believe in you.
Okay, not bad. We have a 5, a 4, and 2 2s.
Yeah, you fucking chomp that. You chomp that wyvern. It goes down the gullet like you're swallowing a hot dog.
Socks might
Got
be
that
a monster.
Just fully glizzies a fucking wyvern.
I think I'm scared of Socks.
Socks doesn't say
Now-
much about
now
what
let's
happened in
now
the
let's
war.
the most horrifying thing is not only is she deep throating the pygmy wyvern, but also Pittit's hand and the gun.
No, she
no,
went for
if
the
it's
The
nod.
other one.
Oh, the other one.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Thank-
remember,
thank
Today
Christ.
has 2 wyverns biting them, now just one.
Now
Got
just
it.
one.
Yeah.
Is it
All
the
right.
one that's in the gun or?
No,
No,
the
the
other
other
one.
Mm.
All right.
Just-
At this moment, you also notice a group of pirates that
What?
they're paid. Cousteau hired
damn
these
it.
pirates as his personal security.
That's right.
And-
That's right.
Yeah, they're currently just going through all the children's meager belongings and taking anything they can. But it looks like one of them has a large red key.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You see
I
one
would-
of them fully pushes a child out of his bed and goes, "There was a single hay penny under here," and pockets it.
Oh no!
No.
That was that kid's retirement. Gone now.
Normal.
I was going to say, I feel like it's probably
No.
safe to think that I have just ascended. Everything is on fire. We gotta go.
I pick up Normal and brush off the soot from them, and I point them at the pirates, and I say, "It is under my sort of understanding that you have an expertise with pilferers and plunderers. So if you could just acquire said red key, thank you very much."
Okay, you got it, boss. And I'm gonna strike a bunch of matches and
Well,
head toward the pirates. Hey, what are you doing?
If we have burnt the floor beneath us and it is
Yeah.
actively on fire, what do you think will happen if we light this floor on fire? We will.
You said you wanted my expertise.
Is this what expertise is?
Yeah, I'm magic. This is what I do.
Give it. Just promise me you'll try words first and then fire as plan B.
Words first.
Got it?
Susan is
Thanks for
really
being a
better talker.
Team player, Normal.
Where is Susan?
You look, and Susan is just like settled down on like a bed that they have forced a child off of. And they look over, they go, "Fuck," and then they are eaten by a wyvern.
Susan! No. Man, that's really funny though. Holy shit. Did you guys see the wyvern ate Susan? Like in what? I mean,
Wait.
no, I'm so sad. Goblins,
candidly.
we love chicken so much. Oh, I'm never going to recover. Okay, let me go talk to these pirates. Hold on.
This feels racist. What she's saying, what they're saying right now. This feels racist. Not all goblins love chicken.
Okay, here we go. Hey, you guys.
One of the pirates, a woman with a bandana and a vest, looks at you and goes, "The fuck you want?"
I want your soul. And I light the matches and I tried words first. And yeah, I'm gonna try to use matches and magic to set them on fire.
Roll ass.
You got it. Okay, so I have an ass of 5. I've been
Mhm.
rolling 5 dice.
That's correct.
That is correct.
That is correct.
Okay, great. I just want to make sure because
If
earlier it
you
was
know,
like 3 plus 1. And I was like, wait,
that was a bad thing I said. Ignore that.
Oh, cool.
This
Yeah.
is quickly
just wanna
getting out of
confirm.
hand.
Yeah. Okay, I rolled 2 6s, a 5, a 4, and 1.
Okay, well the 6s and the 1 cancel each other, so that's good.
Great.
But you got a 6, so you do set them on fire. And the 6 has an unexpected upside,
Ooh.
which is as you roast these pirates, and they all start screaming and running, and you hear one of them shout, "Someone get Dr. Benoit!" And they start scrambling away. The smell of, quite frankly, Sunday roast
Mhm.
wafts up to the rafters, and all of the wyverns start going for them.
Sick.
Yeah.
I like
And
to
you get
think
the
I
key.
did it like a breath weapon. Like I held the matches in my hand and went.
You had a jug of that potato vodka.
Yeah, the
Potato.
potato vodka.
Watered down potato vodka.
Hell yeah,
right.
let's go.
The best
Um,
kind of vodka.
Also,
Potato- Your
just
hand. Yeah, go ahead.
real quick, I saw we had a raid. Welcome,
Oh!
Raiders. We're playing Goblin with a Fat Ass.
Hi, Raiders.
These are my wonderful goblins, and none of them are anything else.
Nope, not the thing.
Nope. Nope.
Wait, some of us aren't goblins?
No, all of us are goblins.
Well, clearly, I think we can all agree that. I mean,
What?
we're all seeing what I'm seeing.
Why are you gesturing at me?
No one's gonna say it.
Say what?
Okay. All right. I see how it is.
What do you see?
Oh, no. We're all.
What do your goblin eyes see?
Wait, is there another one? Hold on, Thudbutt, come over here. When did you get those horns?
I don't know what you're talking about.
When did Thudbutt get a gun?
Okay. Oh, great. Okay, cool. This is great. I love it. This is fun.
Hostile work environment.
GR will be getting a complaint. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh no, I need this job here. You can take it.
I hand it and I just
second gun
stick
to
it in
my
Piday's mouth.
Wait, I only have one tongue. I can't do it both sides.
Oh, I gotcha.
Okay, go.
Second gun. Twitch, that is fake. TOS. Good comment from Caleb.
Thudbutt,
Yeah, it's got the orange tip. It should be fine.
Thudbutt, since you actively have a weapon, our friend Nermal Gerblinson, which apparently is a goblin, according to you guys.
So I would show them, but you tore up my papers.
Yeah,
Does
crooked
this
reason.
count as a weapon?
Oh no! Take that! We need the red key on that burning pirate's hip. So if you could I'm delegating. So please just go accomplish your work.
Sir, I should throw it.
No, that's not what I said. Remember?
I can't.
No, don't agree. Don't agree. Don't agree. If you all agree, I can't whisper over you.
But throw it!
No, stop it, please. I'm begging you all. Please, just. Oh no. I just crawl underneath a lice-ridden bed and push the orphan out of it.
Now, Thudbutt, your grenade. I'm going to need you to roll me a d6, and we're just going to find out, does it stay on this floor, or does it drop one down?
Uh-oh.
5.
5, okay. So it drops one down into the lunchroom, and you hear a bunch of orphan children go, "Live grenade, get down!"
They're prepared. They're fine.
Yeah.
They've been there.
This
That's
isn't the first time.
Yeah. And they all flee for their lives into the burning factory floor, which of course they cannot escape because it has been sinking into the earth.
I thought it was because of my gun that I was going to shoot them with.
so many weapons.
Twitch, it's fake. Twitch.
What is going on in your house today, Nolan? I, Mike, am asking you this. Is everything okay?
Well, what is
I have a
okay
fake
is we
bow and
got
arrow
another
I can get.
donation.
Yay!
Yay!
This is very good.
Yeah.
I am
All
showing
right.
approval.
So who has the key?
I think Dermal.
No, I don't.
no,
No,
I just
Nermal
set
just
them on
lit them
fire.
on fire.
Yeah.
She did not accomplish.
I think
Yeah,
they still
no
have
one's-
the key.
No one's grabbed the key.
Jonathan's gonna crawl out of the bed, lice-ridden bed, after the grenade goes off, and he's gonna fix his tie. And he says, "If you gotta do something right, you gotta do it yourself." And he just has this like dark persona as he walks up to the burning pirate that has the key on their chest, and he just chucks $5 at them, and he says, "Give it to me."
The burning pirate grabs you by the arm and goes, "Ah!" as he burns alive in front of you.
I pick up the like a dull shark's eyes Jonathan asks as he rips the key away from the burning corpse. You have been terminated. And I turn around and my Terminator ass claps towards the door.
That was the last thing that guy saw. And you just hear him whisper, "Goblin!" As the flames consume him.
So I got the key.
Let's go.
Wait, don't we still have to take care of the other wyvern that's on your other hand?
I think that one's that one's been domesticated, it seems. It seems to...
I put him in my mouth
just-
with the guns.
Oh, okay.
It just chews on your tongue.
Yeah. He's my friend.
That is this. That is the worst French kiss I've ever seen in my life.
It's like that the photo of the people, like that meme photo of people making out where like the full mouth is on each other.
Yeah. Jonathan will walk up to the door and insert the red key and turn, and then like slowly crack open the golden door.
The door is heavy enough that I don't know if goblin strength is sufficient to open it.
Oh no,
The
socks.
door unlocks. You might need something more massive.
I haven't rolled my ass yet, and I'm
No, you
not
have not.
going to.
now could be the moment.
I'm not going to roll my ass. Socks, open this fucking door right now.
Yeah, we do it together. Your ass with my ass. We have an impeccable ass together. We do
Socks,
it.
I can't do it. I haven't used my ass since before accounting school. I
I
don't.
feel like Socks is
don't-
gonna smack Jonathan across the face.
You have an impeccable ass. You have the biggest ass of us all. I want you to use that ass on that door now, soldier.
Aye, Captain. I'd bend over, and you see two two hams in a sack, both glom onto the side of the door. And I just, with my hands pressed into the floor, I just begin to push back and go, "Ah!"
Jonathan ass. I need you to roll ass.
6, 5, 5, 3, 4, and 1, 1.
So 1, 6, and 1, 1. So those cancel.
5,
you
4,
do-
3, 5.
You open the door.
Yeah.
The door swings open. A
Wait,
beautiful.
I you know what? I respect the ass counter just going crazy.
Yeah. You have your Terminator of an ass 6 times the mass of the rest of your goblin body. Pushes the door open.
I'm gonna use my priest ability and reconnect with the goblin god of ass. Look at it.
I can imagine Socks in the corner, single tear.
It's beautiful.
You see a halo centered over Jonathan Ass's head, and you can all see the silhouette of the perfect goblin, the goblin god of ass.
What the
So
fuck?
much heavier on the bottom than on the top. Blessing this action. The holy sign is, of course. The door opens and you see.
Thank you. A single tear drips down my face. I go, thank you for teaching me how to turn the final cheek.
The door opens.
I
You
don't
see.
think I can put this in my report about the goblins. Like,
You have a report?
what?
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 Move
What?
your ass!
A stunning marble entryway lined with golden statues. Soft classical music plays from somewhere, obscuring the sounds of the factory fire beneath. You see a variety of doors leading deeper, but you see a gigantic golden sign that says, "All my money this way."
I think it's this way.
And points to the other way.
Or it could be a trap.
Or it could be a double trap where
Oh,
they
yeah.
think we shouldn't go, but that way is trapped because the arrow is right.
Yeah.
I do think he's a narcissist, so
What does that mean, though, Pide? Does that mean that's the right way or that's the right way?
I think he just doesn't believe anyone will take his money.
I think one sign tells the truth, and the other one always lies.
There's only one sign.
Well, then we have to find out if this is the one that tells the truth or if it lies.
I'm hearing what Nermal is saying. I think we have to find the second sign.
At that moment, a woman steps out of one of the doors. She's wearing green suit, very dark skinned with braids going behind her. And she looks down at all of you, calmly lights a cigarette, lifts it to her mouth and goes, "So what are you, like goblin thieves? Is that what this is?"
What?
We are perfectly sickly orphans, you dumb bitch.
Definitely not goblins.
We are-
Absolutely not.
We are
Yeah, I don't
looking
know.
for the bathroom. If you could just point us in the direction closest to all the money.
Of course. Well, since you all said that you're sickly orphans, I am Dr. Benoit. And if you don't mind, I would love to just do a quick physical on all of you to make sure that you're okay.
Is this a sex thing?
It sounds like a sex thing.
Yeah,
No.
it definitely sounds like a sex thing.
Legally, you have to disclose if this is a sex thing.
Especially since we're kids, bro. Gross.
It's in the
Yeah,
Oh,
gross.
yeah.
You like to touch kids' asses?
How dare you?
You see, she just kind of looks at the ceiling for a moment and goes, "Yeah, and I'm done with this." And she pulls out a gun.
Oh god.
Another
points
gun!
it-
Can you put it in my mouth, please?
As you say that, Pade, she goes, "Okay," lifts up, and you see the sleeve of her suit explodes as red arcane energy shoots down from the shoulder, lighting up tattoos that surge with energy, circles around the pistol, and a magically enchanted round is going to rush towards you. I need you to roll ass to not die.
Can I say also that I'm trying to hopefully get it to hit the wyvern in my mouth?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Absolutely. Yeah, go for it.
Oh no.
2 ones.
Any sixes?
No, I got a 4.
In the arms of
yeah.
an angel,
It
she will
does.
fly away.
It does. It does hit the wyvern, and bounces off the wyvern in your mouth through your skull and splatters your brains against the door behind it. I need you to roll a new character.
Okay, I'll do that.
Holy shit.
One
She's
going
going-
down.
Holy.
Goodbye.
Yeah,
My first
holy
character done
shit.
this weekend.
Yeah, she's,
No.
calmly.
I was saying,
You
we
see-
are Call of Cthulhu, right? So, like, lots of other people
Shorty will
are
be
already.
so happy he's not the only one.
You hear the pistol clicks a second time, and she begins, and a new bullet goes into the chamber, and she goes, "Now, goblin thieves, unfortunately, I cannot abide because Mr. Cousteau has paid me very handsomely to prevent anyone from coming up here. So who's next? What would you all like to do?"
I'm tempted to bite again, and this time for something spicy. 'Cause- oh my god.
Is shoot gun an option? Because I have more pockets.
You could
Same.
absolutely. The question is,
single one of
here's
us
my
tried.
question
I'm going to
for
reach through.
Thunderbutt. Do you know how to use a gun?
I don't know. I mean, like, it's from. It looks very futuristic. It's a Model 6C from the UNSC Armory. Like, I imagine it would probably just kind of fire automatically.
You could absolutely attempt to shoot this person.
How would I do that? I assume it
I
would be
need-
D6 based.
Yeah, it's all D6s. This is difficult, so you're going to need to roll ass. What is your ass size?
I am a firm handful.
Okay,
Which I
so
think
that
is
is a that's
One.
a 1.
It's a
That's
one.
a 1. So you roll 1 die. 1d6. If it's a 6, something good happens. If it's a 1, something bad happens. And if it's a 4 up, you successfully shoot this person.
Okay, interesting. Do we still want to take our break about now?
Thunder.
We should.
Oh, you're
Cliffhanger! Hang on that ass!
Cliffhanger.
Hang on that
I
ass.
also wanted to say that Jonathan grabs the gun in Pedette's mouth through the back of their head and then screws her head onto the front of it like a muzzle. And then he's gonna wield it the rest of the time.
Jesus
There's two
Christ.
guns in there.
I
You
know.
can also do it with the wyvern too.
We have
one
enough
wyvern gun.
guns for everybody.
I'm gonna give a gun to the wyvern and set it free.
Let's also just take a quick $5 so that I can run to the bathroom.
Sweet.
All right. I'll kick us over to an ad break, and we'll be right back.
I'm gonna add that to the minutes. 5-minute break to the minutes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, 5.
I'll be right back.
Camera's loading. There we go. Now we're back.
Today is
yeah.
dead on the floor.
Rip.
Rip.
Thudbutt Grundlesnatch has lifted their firearm and attempted to fire back at the gun mage standing on top of the stairs. Would you roll ass for me?
I did, in fact, roll ass before the break with my singular die, which I rolled a 1 on.
You rolled a 1.
I rolled
Oh,
a
no.
1.
Oh no.
Chaos.
Surely
Chaos.
that is not a universal experience across all of TTRPGs rolling a 1.
No.
Uh-oh.
No.
time.
I'm just going to write down a consequence to happen later.
Oh, well, that's not so bad.
Well,
I mean, I don't have to worry about it now, so, like, what's the problem? That's a problem for future Thudbutt Grundlesnatch.
That doesn't
knows?
mean that the problem is to you. That means it could impact all of
yeah, it
us.
can impact any of us.
You mean it could not impact Thudbutt Grundlesnatch? Even
Yes.
better!
Even
I'm trying to
better.
say,
Even better.
That's what we wanted all along.
I got to do something with 0 consequences? Yes!
All right. All right. Yeah, no, your gun, you fire wildly. It does cause the woman at the top of the stairs to duck into cover. What would you all like to do next? There is the sign pointing the way towards the money.
I think we should take a moment to fucking scatter, and I just run. I run towards the money.
yeah, I guess we should probably all run towards the
Absolutely.
money.
Towards the
Yeah.
sign.
I guess
Yeah.
we're going.
All right. You all book it down the hall towards the money. As you approach, you see a large office. And the door is cracked open.
Ooh.
Oh, should we?
Is it wiped recently?
Nice.
You hear footsteps behind you as the woman chases down the hall.
Dive!
Yeah.
I guess we're going in. Jonathan will follow behind the rest of the group and then shut the door behind them.
You shut the door, and you hear a voice. Well. If it isn't a bunch of fucking goblins. And standing behind his desk, you see Clovis Cousteau. And I need to take a sip of water. Hold on.
Don't die.
No promises. Clovis Cousteau, full suit, holding in one massive mitt. One massive mitt is around the throat of another goblin. Kayla, introduce your new character.
Sorry,
Mid-bite.
chewing. I like to think my goblin is also chewing something. You don't know what. Hello. I am now Spirit Backshot. I'm a juggernaut ass.
Holy shit.
Dang.
Very powerful ass.
They're like me.
And funny enough, I do have the Lord of Goblin on my side. Oh, the screen just went white.
Oh,
That was my fault. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
I'm trying too
I saw
hard
heaven
here.
for a moment, literally. Both Goblin and Kayla, and yeah, and I just kind of am hanging there. I feel like I've got I'm just sitting there like this, and I'm just like, eh.
Great. Yeah. Cousteau looks at all of you and says, well, that's what I get for hiring some fucking magic lady to do what fists were meant to do. And he's gonna throw the goblin at you, Socks.
Take me into your open arms.
A screeching goblin collides with you. Can I have you just roll a regular d6 to see if you fall over?
Alrighty. Let's do the pretty one. That's a 1.
Indeed. Indeed.
I suffocate
Alright.
from the gargantuan ass.
Yeah,
I'm just
the
sitting
ass
on your face.
fully bowls you over. What would you all like to do next?
It's how the goblin god would have wanted.
I can die happy.
Kayla, what's your new
Was that
name?
sweet?
Something backshot?
I put it in chat.
Speward backshot.
Hold on, what is this? I gotta see this. Speward backshot.
Incredible. I'm gonna have to undo all of this before game 12.
I've also determined that I'm only going to be communicating in
Nice.
in various throat noises.
Love to see
Excellent.
it.
Yeah.
Well, Cousteau is advancing on you all. 2 of you are in a pile together. What about the rest of you?
Listen
So we've
here.
gone through the door. Is there a sign of the money?
No, we're in the
There
office
is-
with Cousteau.
Oh, we're in the
There are
office.
piles of money and gold around him, and behind him is an elaborate clockwork safe.
Interesting.
Cousteau, excuse me, sir. I actually, before you try to hit us, I'd like to engage you not with fists, but in the ancient art of the deal. And then I spin the chair around and sit down across from him at the desk.
And he looks at you and then he goes, well, you have my attention. And he extends one hand that's like as big as your non-ass sections to shake yours.
I give him my left cheek in order to shake.
He seems remarkably unfazed by this, shakes it and sits down. There's like the floor around you like shakes as he thuds into his chair. And he goes, now, what exactly are you looking for to walk out of here alive?
Well, I understand that your first offer is going to be for alive, but actually, I think there's a way that by handing all of your money over to us is actually a benefit to your company and yourself, Mr. Cousteau. And let me start off, opens briefcase, PowerPoint slide, with a demonstration. Let me ask you.
While he's watching, can we be looking for the Midas hand?
Good job. Good job.
Absolutely, you can.
Right.
Can I just get a d6 roll to do it stealthily?
Okay. From each of us.
Let's go.
Each of you.
kids. Yeah.
All right. All right, that's a 6. Anyone else who's looking, I need rolls from as well.
Okay. Are
But,
the two of us still incapacitated with the the toppling over?
Your face is an ass.
I would say you're just now unincapacitated, so you're
Gotcha.
able to do this.
Okay.
Unincapacitated? You're capacitated.
Capacitated.
Sorry, what are we
feel so
looking at? I was sending
capacitated right
photos
now.
of Spirit to chat.
What's our ass counter at now? Like 90, 97?
88 was the last number.
No.
90.
I adjusted it.
Oh. Mhm.
I got it.
It's on screen now. It's at 97.
is?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
96. Thank you.
That way,
sir.
future watchers of the VOD can enjoy the rising of the ass counter.
Yay!
Got a 5.
Wonderful. You got a 5, okay?
I rolled just the one die because of my one ass, right?
You're not rolling ass in this scenario. You're just
Oh,
rolling
what-
regular.
Just rolling a regular d6. Okay, in that case, I rolled a regular non-ass d6.
Yes.
I don't know what I'm rolling for.
Oh, sorry,
but
I
that's
meant
5.
I rolled a 6 on the d6.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
So we got 2 6s. You all see
Kobolds for life. I mean,
there
goblins.
is
Pumpkins for life!
there is poking out of the desk. There is a small note which says how to open the safe on it.
Ooh.
But it's right by one meaty thigh of Clovis Cousteau. who is currently leaned back in his chair watching the presentation.
Synergy.
All the
I
buzzwords.
think I can get it with my tail.
ROI.
That is just a normally large ass shaped but it's got some I can get it with my tail.
Clovis here
Shareholders
interrupts.
forward investing.
Now, see, what I like about what you're saying is that I can pay the orphans even less.
Correct. In fact, let me ask you a question, Clovis. How much money do you spend preventing goblins and other creatures from getting your money?
Well, apparently not enough.
Indeed. In fact, one of your biggest sinks, as far as I see in these papers, is spending it on security. You paid pirates. You paid for a group of wyverns that seem to have done nothing but French kiss one of my comrades, who is now dead. They are dead now. And a magical woman with a gun. Let me ask you, where would you rather spend that money?
I mean, I'd rather just, have it in my vault, sitting there so that I can look at it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A vault. A vault that only encourages more goblins to show up. In fact, some could even construe the only way for goblins to stop coming to steal your money is to give your money to some goblin.
It's called synergy.
While he ponders this incredible pitch, Nermal, can you give me a roll to try to yank that out with your tail that all goblins have? It's prehensile.
Totally normal.
Yeah. Just give me an ass roll.
I was about to say, I think I want to
Yeah.
roll ass.
You
Is the-
have
Yeah.
to. You're using your. Anytime you use your tail, you have to use your ass.
Yeah.
Ugh. Okay.
Sixes
did
and ones
roll-
cancel out.
I did roll a 5 and a 4, but I did also roll a 1.
Well,
I did
then,
not roll any 6s.
I just want you to know that what happens next is because of you.
Oh no.
Your tail. Describe to me how your tail gets the note, because you do get it.
It just like I turn around and I kind of like,
Stick
And
it
then-
out.
and then even
White boys got to shout.
baby got tail. And then it like just sneak past, because it gets shorter so it sneak past their thigh and then just kind of like curls on itself around the nose and like. Right, because you said it's like against the desk, right? Yeah.
Yeah. You get the note, you get a sheet of paper, and it describes in a series of celestial runes how to open a safe that shifts its form every 2 seconds. And it lists in incredible detail in a language you cannot read how to do this. And then in English next to it, there's a single line that says, "or turn the handle."
Oh, good. I thought I forgot I knew how to read for a second. That happens sometime,
You can
But-
read?
There was a nat 1. There was a 1.
There was.
Which means something has to happen. Now,
Which is the
Clovis,
thing that Thudbutt was going to happen that you wrote down, right?
Oh no, that's for later.
Oh, okay, got it.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that one's later.
I'm
That's a
scared.
surprise.
That's for later.
Yeah,
That's still
um,
cooking in the oven.
Yeah. Clovis says, "I'd like to make you a counter offer because I like the cut of your jib. You seem like a smart goblin. You seem like an educated goblin. You seem like you could have a really bright future. My counter offer is this." He reaches into his desk and he pulls out a gun and he says, "Lead!" And he's going to try to shoot you.
What's with all the guns?
So many guns.
You just see.
All I can.
You just see Jonathan go from here to like.
Can I have you roll ass to attempt to deflect the bullets?
Goblin, ask God, take the wheels.
I think.
I got a 6 and a 1, a 4, a 2, some 2s and a 3.
That's a success.
Yay!
Yeah, Yeah, because the 6 and the 1 cancel out. How do you avoid the bullet that he puts through the back of your chair?
I lightning quick, because this is the art of negotiation. I take out the cap of my pen and I stick it in the muzzle of the gun.
The gun, bang, misses. The hammer flies back, narrowly missing Cousteau, and he goes, "You motherfucker!" And he stands up, throws the desk to the side, and is going to attempt.
It's time for a hostile takeover, motherfucker.
At this, did anyone lock the door by chance?
Not at all.
Yeah, the door slams open. The gun mage is there as well. What do you all do?
Did a letter opener like fall off the desk?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Can I
jeez.
take it and can I stab him in the ass?
Cousteau or the lady?
Cousteau.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Roll ass for me.
Yeah. So does that mean because my ass is now 5? Does that mean I roll 6 dice or I roll 5?
5 dice.
Okay.
Unless you have skill in stabbing, in which case
I
you roll
am
6.
proficient in stabbing.
Then roll 6.
Oh, is that how that works?
Okay.
Yeah, it adds die.
I did
It might be
roll-
wrong. The rules are not detailed.
That's fair.
Okay, so here's the deal. I got 1 6, 2 1s,
Uh-oh.
2 4s, a 2.
1 6, 2 1s. So you got 1 1
Yes.
after it getting canceled, but then you got 4s. Okay, so you stab Cousteau in the ass. At this point, you hear a barking from elsewhere in the penthouse.
Oh God.
And you hear a pirate shout, "Yar, find the goblins!" As dogs are released, coming to look for you. Yeah. What's next?
Where's
Uh,
the
this-
vault?
The vault is directly behind Cousteau.
This,
Sick.
and I cannot say it enough, my friends, but fuck.
Cousteau yanks the knife out of his ass and goes, "You little shit," and attempts to punt. Sorry, what's the new goblin's name?
Spewer.
Spewer. Why?
Mario Odyssey.
I was watching Mario Odyssey Let's Plays. Also, for proof,
Yeah.
so chat believes me.
Uh,
CJ,
yeah.
and he's in luncheon, so it fits. Or not luncheon, it's
He-
wooden.
Kicks you, sends you flying out into the hallway where
Oh,
you can hear
jeez.
dogs coming.
Do I land on my ass?
Oh, of course, cushions the
And
fall.
go,
Prevents you from being dazed.
Mm.
good to know. I don't know. I'll wait for the dogs, I guess. I want to try. I have a faint idea of maybe something I can do.
All right. Well, you wait. The rest of you. There are 2 people, there's 1 person with a gun. There's 1 huge guy, and you all have. And Nermal has the way to open the safe. What do you do?
Dive for the safe, obviously.
All right.
I'm gonna lay down suppressing fire with the Pade head gun muzzle thing that I have. Just Pade's head like hoom, hoom, hoom.
It's a beautiful sight. It's what they would have wanted.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. All right.
Resting easy in the goblin god of ass's arms.
All right. With the assistance, I'll allow you to just slide between Cousteau's leg, and your hand gets right onto the handle.
Sick.
You open the safe,
Well,
and as you do, you see inside there's a smaller safe.
Of course there is.
I mean, I'm gonna try to open that one.
Yeah, just
It
open the
also
handle.
opens, and inside of that there is another safe.
Sensing a pun
Stupid!
here.
I open the next one.
The next door opens. Sitting inside on a velvet cushion is an old, desiccated hand. Actually, sorry, on a golden cushion. It's an old, desiccated hand.
Cool. I close that safe and put it in my pocket.
That's very smart of you.
I was,
That's
well,
the
it's
smartest
like
thing.
here,
That's
and
the
then
smartest
here,
thing
and then
anyone's
here.
done.
No, let's be clear. Let's be clear. The first safe
I was.
is here.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not my pocket then.
What
Well, actually, if I take out all of these fucking pairs of shoes, hold this. Hold that. Hold on. I have another. Hold these.
I'm doing something. I'm doing
Yeah, hold on. I gotta put this face in my pocket. Take that too.
Oh, God. Fuck it. Take that, you sons of bitches. Take that, you motherfuckers. Take that, you sons of bitches. Take that, you motherfuckers. Take that, you motherfuckers. Oh, God.
Oh wait, is Jonathan taking shoes? Here's one slipper that I had in my pocket, and
Thank you.
another one that's over here.
Wait. I pull out a sock from one of the shoes and I stuff it in the magic lady's mouth and I go, "Socks, fetch."
Sock.
Just immediately starts running to tackle the
Socks
goblin.
roll ass.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I really thought you
Oh,
were going
not
to just
bad,
grab
not bad. Okay, we got a 4, a 3, and 2 2s.
4, a 3, and 2 2s. Okay. Okay, you're able to pull this off. You full tackle her.
Nice.
And start eating face, but
yeah.
not in the way that we usually go for.
Let's see. I'm going to need you to roll ass one more time as you
Okay.
feel her gun press into your stomach.
Okay.
Socks.
Ooh, what you say?
Okay. 5, 3, and 2 2s again.
She's doing it. She's
You,
doing it.
you take a round to the stomach, but that's not enough to stop Socks.
You were in the war. This isn't the
You-
first time you've been shot.
You would be dazed, but I think I can't daze you, right?
Right. I'm immune to
Yeah.
being dazed.
Yep. So you just it's a just clean through and through as you take out this magic gun mage. Let's see. By now, I would say you haven't been able to fit the safe in your pockets, but you can mount it on your ass.
Okay, that's what
Yeah.
we're doing.
Yeah. All right. What else is happening, everyone?
Duct tape.
Have the
Just
dogs
tape it to
shown up
me.
yet?
The dogs, a ferocious pack of bloodhounds, each bigger than you,
Oh.
comes around the corner.
Can I
They are
pull,
foaming at the mouth.
Can I pull a sandwich out of my pocket and just say like, "Oh, you want? Maybe that?
Behind them, the handlers are like, "What the fuck?" I'm gonna need you to roll. We're just gonna do a standard 1 die.
Okay. Can I roll ass on that? Can I declare that after I've rolled?
Yeah. What'd you roll?
1.
Yeah. Keep the 1.
Well, yeah, I have to. But if I can get a 6, I did not. But I didn't get any other ones, so I did get 4 5s.
Wow.
Wow.
Very good. Very good. It's a shame
I
they
haven't
don't.
planned with what I want to do after this.
All right. So there's an unexpected downside of this.
Uh-oh.
Thanks
It's just
for that
2 slices
one.
of bread, nothing in the middle of the sandwich.
It's the bread sandwich from Bone.
That'd be funny. No, you have to understand. The dogs do want that sandwich, and they leap forward, dragging their handlers, and bowl you over as they go for it.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, so you are under the dogs.
Because I was gonna try and go put it in Cousteau's
Oh
pocket.
no, the random goblin we just met is in danger.
Shit. I'm gonna. Can I like try and sneak out with the sandwich intact, or do I gotta leave the sandwich?
I think you gotta leave the sandwich. I'm sorry.
Okay, I will.
You
leave
could
the
try to
sandwich.
fight the dogs for the sandwich.
Yeah, fuck it.
Roll ass.
I'm gonna have to roll a third 2 character.
There's not enough space for a third name.
Just put another line over the
What?
name.
I
What
did
is
in
it?
fact roll 3 1s
Oh my god!
and no 6s.
And then Spewer was ripped apart by dogs.
And then Spewart was ripped apart by dogs in the hallway.
Raise me up.
Wait.
I'm a priest, aren't I? Can I re-roll?
A priest may pray to the goblin deity to make a reroll of all dice. Yeah, absolutely. As the dogs come for you, you see the goblin god's ass.
Okay, it's only 1-1.
Okay.
Better.
Still no 6s.
Oh God.
Okay. You're not able to get
And
the sandwich.
a 5.
You're not able to get the sandwich, but you are able to escape.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
I just start going.
Oh jeez, that's bad. That's bad.
You crawl out from underneath the pile of fighting dogs. You all just see this goblin in the hallway grunting.
Oh, hey, I'm still eating my meal here. Do you want my sandwich?
Woman's face.
Oh, I'm gonna like try and point at it, and then gesture to Cousteau, and then gesture to the dogs to try and communicate my plan of you should put the sandwich there. They have a taste for it now. They taste blood.
Oh.
Okay, just lathers the sandwich all over the good mage's face.
Extra spicy.
Now, I
Yes.
can't. Nermal is raising their hand.
Terrible.
Yeah. So, sandwich things are happening now. Stop. I think that I've changed tactics. Thudbutt was with me with only a firm handful, so I think it would actually be better to stuff the vault into their pants, like that was their ass.
Oh yeah,
But
brilliant.
the minute another sandwich gets pulled out, I will pull out my sandwich from my pocket and go, wait, do we need this for something? As I shove a vault into the pants.
Put it in deeper! God!
Yes!
Just as this is going on around, Jonathan looks up at Cousteau, who they've been like, I guess, firing bullets at each other. And I go, we have the vault now. Just try and fucking stop us. I'm gonna upend the jar of lube all over all of us. And then I'm gonna penguin try to slip out of the room.
I need you to roll me ass, Jonathan
Got it,
ass.
Dad.
And not. Did you say you got it, Dad?
You got it, Dad. Yeah.
Not this. You have to understand. This is not for the success of what you did. What you did just happened. This is for can Cousteau catch you?
Of course.
You better pray for no ones.
I've got a 1, but I also have a 6,
Okay, to
Right.
and then
cancel.
I have 3 4s and a 5.
You're good.
Yeah!
You penguin slide, skidding off the pile of fighting dogs into the hallway.
You're never gonna catch me. You're
I
never gonna
assume
catch me.
the rest of you all join him in a V formation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Flying goblins!
You all, do you go
Goblins,
down?
let's roll out.
Triple
Do you go-
deke!
Do you go down to the orphanage or do you go up to the private airship yard of Clovis Cousteau?
Ooh.
I mean,
Private
that
airship,
sounds
right?
pretty good. We set floor 1 on fire and there are no exits.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, you skid up the stairs out onto a balcony just in time.
Like 5 mighty seals.
Like Chuck going up the waterfall.
We are now penguins.
Fire.
Oh no.
There's no, and they know they can't cross the door. So you all reach the balcony.
Oh,
Above
Isaac
it
died.
is Clovis Cousteau's private airship. And as you all look up it, more airships arrive, each one with the badge of the Novo Paradise Police Department. And you see a pirate standing on the balcony who's smoking, goes, "Oh shit, it's the cops!" And he runs downstairs to try to escape.
He slips
as-
down them.
eats shit down the stairs as dozens of uniformed police officers descend on the burning building from every direction. shouting, "We have a warrant to arrest Clovis Cousteau for labor violations and child abuse."
Yeah.
And then one of them from
I lean over to one of them and go, and arson.
and arson, and from atop the lead airship, like on its viewing port, you see hold on, let me check his name. Inspector
Chekhov.
Inspector Jacques Chekhov looks down and goes, "And somebody kill those goblins!" And you see police officers draw their service weapons. What do you all do? Welcome to Get the Fuck Out O'Clock.
Is there a clear line of path to one of the airships? Because I would totally love to hijack one.
One of them is connected and docked to the building.
I
That is
love
Clovis
docking.
Cousteau's personal pleasure yacht.
Of course it is.
I look at Thudbutt and I say, you know what you have to do.
I was born for this!
What happens, all?
What is between Thudbutt and this airship?
About 4 uniformed police officers.
About 4 uniform. Thudbutt's gonna reach into their pocket. I need energy.
I'm concerned.
Oh my god, he's drinking chemical orange.
It's the
doing coke?
lactation of Scrumbo! And I will
Scrumbo is, of course, the goblin god of ass.
So does that make it piss milk? Is that why it was that color?
Never ready for
That
this.
was okay. Above table, that was weirdly good, and I don't want to tell you what it was because I'm ashamed that it was really good.
What was it?
Say it. Say it.
No.
Say it.
Hold on, we all know what it is. It's guts juice. From last night.
guts
From last night.
I drove to Arkansas last night and got some of his bucket juice.
Nolan on the front yard of the lawn sucking at the grass.
Also, this is completely unrelated, but we got a $20 donation like 20 minutes ago.
Yay!
I just noticed
So
that
we need to do
it
dumb
came to my
shit.
page, so I got an email about it, and I didn't notice till now.
Happy
Hell
birthday!
yeah.
No, wait a minute.
That's my fault. Oh wait, hang on. I have a thing for this. Hold up.
I have a thing.
Got a thing.
We got a thing.
We got a thing for this.
Thank you from all of us who are about to die.
And some
In
of
a
us will die
blaze of
twice.
glory.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello, it's me. It's me. Totally normal.
Whoa, you're in here twice.
Oh,
Wow.
No.
Wow.
Bad.
There we go. Fixed.
Welcome to hell.
Idiot.
We've got a playoff surge here. Perfect timing.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
see.
Maybe
let
it'll
me.
be something good and we'll save our lives.
You know, you never know what it could possibly be with
It
these
won't.
random number generators. Okay, I have a question. Do these goblins, definitely all goblins, do they have hit points?
No.
No. Okay, let me re-roll this one then.
We just have really big ass.
Really big ass. Damn it, I have to update the ass counter as I'm doing this. My finger has been glued to the button like all game.
As it should be.
As it should be.
I mean, ass it should be.
No,
God damn it! Oh,
Boss,
this
you
will
know
be
what they
we
say
have
interesting.
about
to
assumption.
assess the number.
This is going to be for player 4, which, let's see, it was Jonathan Ass. Damn it, ass counter. Damn it, ass counter. Damn it, stop!
No, I'm number 1. I was number
You're
1.
number
Jonathan
1.
was
Thunbo
number
was
1.
2. Spewart was 3. So who was that? Would be Nermal. Nermal was
Nermal.
4, right?
Yeah.
You receive an ornate dagger. It just appears on your
Ooh.
person. It is bound to you. You are unable to get rid of it, and you are unable to use it for anything but a killing blow. To
Is this
activate
the
it,
vibrating sex dagger? God damn it.
to activate it, you must first get your target to make at least 3 guesses about what's in your pocket. After the third guess, you may use it to kill them.
Crazy.
It makes a lot more sense for a long-term campaign, sorta, kind of. Basically, get them to ask somebody what's in your pocket and then stab them in the throat. That's yeah. All right, bye. Totally normal Nolan disappearing now.
What do you have? A
Oh, well,
knife?
Ash is back.
No!
Welcome back, Thunderbutt.
Yeah, I totally was here the whole time, right?
I can't let go of it!
So Thudbutt is lubed up with Skull and Bones lube, which we don't even really know if it's lube. It smells like gasoline, if we're being honest. And I'm just gonna charge, assuming they're standing in a line, firing in a haze of bullets at me. I'm just gonna, YOLO it straight towards the airship. Nothing can touch Thudbutt.
Roll ass for me, Thudbutt, which I believe for you is a single die.
It is a single die.
Goblin Jesus, take the wheel.
I rolled a 2.
So after screaming, he was born for this. He immediately gets shit canned.
Oh no. Oh no. You have to understand. This is going to activate that thing I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Yeah. So the police officers, one of them goes, "Cease fire! He was born for this!" And clotheslines you as you run past. And he goes, "Young goblin, you've got a future in the military!" And press gangs you right then and there. Congratulations, you're in the army now. Roll a new goblin.
Yes, but wait! I have a big question. What about the safe in my ass?
The safe, that's true. The safe with the hand of King Midas is in his ass as he's getting press ganged.
Oh,
what do the rest of you do?
I mean, obviously, I'm gonna need to ask the guy who's trying to press gang him what's in my pocket.
He looks and he goes, "What's in your pocket?" You fully stab it. You just get up there, stab.
You can't have my vault!
Yeah.
I walk up as he's being press ganged, and as he's being carried away, Jonathan runs over and open it. The butt cheeks of Thudbutt, and I go, "I'm going in." I'm gonna
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Jonathan asks. As established, Thudbutt is well lubed. So you open up and you slide through between the cheeks. Out the pant leg, safe in your arms.
That's so powerful.
I slide out like Ace Ventura Pet Detective 2 out of the rhino.
Wait, did we get another surge?
Oh my god.
We did.
Yay!
Thank you, Monkey Man.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh.
My distress is also followed by joy.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
It's for the children.
For the
Think about the
children. The
children.
children that we've left on floor 1.
To burn. To burn.
Look, thanks to programs like Extra Life, children don't have to work in fireworks factories anymore.
That's
And
right.
that's
The
good.
fire on floor 1 is the metaphorical burning passion for Playotic to save kids that need help with medical issues.
That
and
we caused.
that that we ignited in order to do the Extra Life weekend.
That's our, it's our
Exactly.
passion.
And all
Never-
of the heat is the money that you guys give us to pour gasoline on that fire.
Never forget. Okay, the problems in this factory were caused by unchecked capitalism.
Correct.
Exactly.
This is the best
Well, we can't hear
TTRPG
you.
I've ever done.
I got it backwards that time. I was 2 of me before, and then there was none of me now. I rolled a d6 to determine which player it would affect. I rolled a 6. There is no 6th player. Could that be one of the officers?
Sure, I'll allow it.
Perfect! I love it because their skeleton jumps out of their body, out of their mouth, and their skin collapses into a limp pile on the ground. The skeleton basically acts just as them until like it decides it no longer wants to be outside of their body, and then it back into the skin.
Got it. So, Jonathan.
Never mind.
Is there a question? Yes.
No, give me a just give.
What?
I have an idea.
Idea?
Okay, we can continue now.
Okay, back to the game. One moment.
All right. I'm also just going to say, as that skeleton leaps out and looks at the officer next to it, the officer goes, Jenkins, I was at your wedding. You were a skeleton this whole time?
Can I do something with the skin?
Absolutely, Kilo.
Oh god.
Can Spewart get into it?
Oh! you and I had the exact same thought.
Yeah,
That's what I whispered to
I want to
Genzo.
impersonate an officer.
I think it'll take more than one goblin to fill an officer's skin. So who else is getting in there?
Everyone. We can get
in with the vault.
We can get in.
With the vault. The vault could be our ass.
Exactly.
Yeah!
I'm like, everybody pile in, and we all start crawling into the police's skin.
All right, you all pile in to this police officer amidst the chaos. Jonathan's been arrested or been press ganged. He's gone.
No, Thudbutt has.
Oh, Thudbutt has. Sorry,
Thudbutt
yeah.
has.
Right, Jonathan's okay. Thudbutt's gone. Thudbutt's rolling a new character.
And I
I
never
lost the
knew
thread.
that was actually my friend Crouton.
We got the safe, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you got the save. You pile into this human skin and begin to walk one shaking step at the time towards the
They do what they
airship.
want.
An officer stops you and says, Officer Skinman, we need you to take these keys to this private airship and get it out of here so Clovis can't escape.
You got it, dude.
You got it.
This is the most
Now-
fucked up Megazord I have ever been a part of in my entire
You've been
life.
part of more than
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, we'll examine that later. But he looks and says, "Man, that's why they call you 5 different voices Skinman, isn't it?" Hands you the keys, cocks his gun, and says, "I'm gonna kill a pirate," and runs into the burning building.
I didn't even have to ask him what was in my pocket. Nice.
All right.
I've elected. Let's figure out what we are. I've elected that Jonathan with the cube is the pelvis of the skin suit. Who's the left leg and who's the right leg? Just say who you are.
I need to
I'll
be
say
an
I'll-
arm. so I
I'll be
can
the left
stab.
leg.
Socks is left leg.
Yeah.
What did you say, Normal?
I need to be an arm so I can still stab.
You're the right arm because you have the knife.
I guess I'll be the other leg, and then
Okay.
we don't have a head, and that's where
It's fluffy.
Nolan's new character can go.
I'm almost done generating my character.
Perfect.
As of right now, the whole
Ah.
body is just flopped backwards like this. Just
Yeah.
There is a request for you to
Wha-
do some kind of a Power Rangers Voltron thing.
Got it. As Jonathan, I guess so.
Goblins, it's morphing time. Form of a pig.
Oink oink, motherfucker. All right. Slowly, the body haltingly moves into the airship. It is luxurious. You can see a number of statues that were clearly just people Cousteau turned to gold, as well as various the accoutrements of a wealthy and tasteless man. All right. There's at least one titty poster on the wall.
Yeah.
Hell
Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Do any of you know how to fly an airship?
No.
No.
All right. Somebody take the wheel.
I
We
was
all
in
do
war.
in the
I
skin
can-
suit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Wait, Socks was in the war.
Yeah, true.
Oh,
Socks
that's
would
right.
probably be the best equipped.
Yep.
All right. Socks.
I switch around sock. I weasel down to the leg and push Socks up so that she can get to the head and arms. And then I sneak out of the belly button of the cop and I hit the radio and I'm gonna play
Fortunate Son by Clearance Clearwater Revival, as I'm assuming it's a helicopter, right?
Hey,
I was picturing Zeppelin, but this works.
Yes, Zeppelin with helicopter blades.
when we all die,
Thank
can I
you.
get all your socks?
I don't wear socks.
Sucks.
You
I
can get
need
them in
you
hell.
to roll me, quite possibly, the most fateful ass roll of the night.
Oh, big pressure. Okay, here we go.
Come on,
got
socks,
it.
socks,
Got
socks,
it.
Socks,
socks,
socks, socks, socks, socks, socks, socks, socks,
Our
socks.
neighbors are gonna be so confused.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay. 1 6, 2
Oh.
5s, and a 2.
6, 2 5s, and a 2. Something unexpectedly good happens. You're able to pilot this airship. Tell me, where are you taking it within the city of Novo Novorish as the police descend on the burning building behind you?
I'm thinking that nice little toothpick that's all the way at the other end of the city, because I got some shit in my teeth from eating the gun mage.
Got it. You head to your goblin lair where all your toothpicks are, the ship flying. Now the question is, and I'm going to put this to all of you, what is the unexpected good thing that happens as a result of that ass roll?
Now, 1 second. We're missing Jonathan Ass from the stream. Socks disappeared too,
Uh-oh.
but they're back. Jonathan, you may want to just refresh real quick. Socks, Kinsey, can you say something? And Kayla, can you say something?
I can't.
Hi.
Oh,
Okay, I
yes,
can hear you all.
Hi, I'm
Cool.
here.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm just sitting very still.
Oh, that's right. You all are sharing a mic. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Aaron, are you? I see you back on the stream, waiting for your beautiful, sultry voice to pleasure my ear holes.
I'm right here, Daddy.
Oh, that's so good. Thank you. Okay, we're in game. We're back in the game, baby.
Hi, Playoffs Zaddy. Your little Gerblin twink is here. I think the good thing that happens as a result is Socks slightly pilots it into French 1920s magical Nuevo Eiffel Tower, and it gets picked up and carries with us back to the base. So we steal the Eiffel Tower too.
You've stolen not only the hand of King Midas, but also the Eiffel Tower.
We can turn it to gold.
Yeah.
We can
You
turn the Eiffel Tower
fly
gold.
Fuck yeah.
Unseen,
Okay, great idea.
unseen over the city with the Eiffel Tower in tow, landing at your lair. Congratulations, you've all successfully stolen the hand of King Midas. We're in.
Let's go! I did nothing and I succeeded.
I am acutely aware that we are
upwards.
coming up an hour and a half short on time.
Yeah!
So I apologize. Y'all are just that good.
Fantastic.
Wait, before
Yeah.
Nermal, please, could you open up that vault and show the rest of our goblin friends what we've acquired?
I'm suspicious of why
Go
you
ahead.
want me to do this. I open it.
And the hand of Midas is there, right, Mike?
Absolutely. On
We
a
did
golden
it.
Pillow.
We did.
Instantly turned to gold. Jonathan Ass is dead.
He was going to retire. Jonathan.
We can retire with him now. We use him as the big deposit.
Well, thank you all for joining me for this absurd game. And thank you all to the viewers who had fun watching, I hope. And thank you, Nolan, as always, for putting together this wonderful event for the
My
children
name's Ash.
to help out.
Thank you, Ash.
Thank you, Ash.
Thank you, Ash.
Most
Thank
valuable player, Ash. Let's give it up for Ash, guys.
Yeah, let's give it.
Ash, we love Ash so much.
Ash
So
is the
fun.
best.
Ash
You
is the
know
best.
what? Just like we all love ass, we love Ash.
Aw.
It's true.
That's another one for the counter, Nolan.
Yeah. I feel like I missed a couple asses in there, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and hit a couple of buttons. We're just gonna crank. We're gonna cake. Yep. We're gonna crank that right up.
Cake that
We're gonna
up.
cake that. We're take it up to 169. Nice. Nice.
So is this where, since we have so much time left, this is where we go to the twerk party, right? Since we've all got so much ass.
Well, you all have a new goblin in your pant leg, right? Like that. It's just like, wait, who the fuck are you? Like,
It's just a fully new
And I was
goblin.
here the whole time.
The whole time?
I have this ring of power. We should take it to the volcano to destroy it. My name is Scroto Askins.
I'm good.
Oh my god.
You don't want to see my brown ring of power?
Hey, Scroto, what's in my pocket?
I don't know what.
My name is Hamwise Gam Cheeks. And I'll help you. I'll help you no matter what.
Okay, Gandass, calm down.
Yeah. You have my sword and my ass.
Oh, I should also say, for those of you in chat or in this call who want to play this game, the rules are 2 pages and can be found online for free or at itch.io for $79.
Really?
What?
Wait, what? What?
Yeah, because apparently people said he should charge for it.
Oh,
So the
okay.
designer, in addition to posting them to his Twitter account, posted them on itch.io and said, now it's valuable because it costs money.
Has anyone actually bought it off of Itch?
I'm sure.
I'm
I'm sure they have.
Surely.
This is a
It's 2
dumb world.
pages. Yeah.
This is a dumb world.
It's 2 pages of glorious chaos.
Yes.
People were commenting on the itch page as early as 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
We
discovered
drove
it
them there,
earlier.
surely.
Somebody literally said, now it's expensive, so I know it's good. I'm dummy expensive, and the clap of my MSRP keeps alerting the guards.
Nice.
Yeah, it's I love this game. Thank you all for playing with me.
It's
This is
very fun. Thank you.
for running
pure
it.
delight.
Now, Mike, how much planning did you actually do?
I
Yes.
did. So I have a document to my right. I have a pretty decent amount of planning.
It has
Mostly I
3
created
letters
the
on
setting.
it. ASS.
One for each
Well,
page.
it is a 3-act structure. So
Of course. Of course.
no, I did some. The downside is with no combat to pad the time limit, it's hard.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
This is just the
I-
best TTRPG I've ever played.
It's a delight.
It's a good game.
I just want to say one of my notes is just it's the cops in all caps.
Beautiful.
So, pretty good.
Mhm.
No, this was
Got a
good.
weed? I'm calling the police.
What?
Is that a weed?
That's a microwave.
911, what's your emergency?
Is that a cop? I'm calling the weed. 420, which
What
is
you
smoking.
smoking?
Smoking.
I
miss
miss
Vine
Vine
all the
so
time.
much.
Yeah.
Miss Vine
I
so
miss
much.
mine.
Vine. Look, it's really a shame that Vine's final form is whatever TikTok has become. Because,
Yeah.
Hey, it's still good. It's still got funny shit on it.
it's still got funny shit on it.
When it's branched out now, like we got reels and shorts and
Yeah.
I honestly
kinds of
hate it.
bullshit.
All the big companies
Whatever the fuck
immediately
lemonade
copied
is.
each other so they could flood the market.
Yeah.
Like they do.
My YouTube
I-
algorithm is not my TikTok algorithm. Like, I watch dumb shit on YouTube. Well, dumb shit to other people. Like, I watch engineering challenges of airplanes on YouTube, and then I watch people put spaghetti in their butthole on TikTok. Those are very different, like, algorithms. Like,
Wait, we're gonna investigate the spaghetti in the butthole in a second. And there's Wiggles.
It's got commenting as Nurse Wiggles.
Oh,
this is I'm going to donate 25 cents for every
Every
ass that
ass.
was counted. So
Yeah.
169. Let's go! 4225!
Oh, yeah.
So we should say ass more.
Yes,
Ass,
I
ass,
think
ass,
ass, ass, ass, ass, ass, ass, ass, ass, ass, ass, ass,
This
ass,
is
ass,
the
ass.
it's the twerking portion I was talking about.
Yes, and throw that ass back. Ass!
There we go. Surely that's worth some money.
Oh yeah, we're up to 222 now.
I'm just
Oh
so
my
happy
God.
that the two people who threw it back are in the same room currently.
Yeah.
I think, to be honest, I think watching Jonathan Ass use his ass to open the door
That was
a
great.
spiritual experience for him. I think I'm a changed man.
Transcendent.
Yeah.
You know, I gave him a goal. I didn't know what was going to happen with his character, and I think we just really shared an experience where we reached across hearts and minds.
Yeah.
I saw
Truly.
God for the first time.
Yeah.
And it was
I
in
didn't-
Aaron's
yeah.
ass.
Is that the light? Should I be?
That's the problem. When you're deep in a plump goblin derriere, the light is far away.
The light is somewhere else.
Oh my
Amazing.
Oh shit.
Thank you, Gup, for that $50. Possibly self-inflicted because it may be coming around to your game, but we shall see. We shall see.
Because that'll pop him twice, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gup is gonna be running the final game of the weekend with Shorty, Brad from Murder Hobo Guild Adventures, Monkey Man will be joining us again, Sky will be joining us again, and Zentropy from Pandemonium TTRPG. They will be finishing off the weekend. It's scheduled 8 p.m., which is an hour and 25-ish minutes from now. I've asked them if they would like to start sooner. So we may start sooner. We may stick to our scheduled time. We shall see. But for now, we are doing amazing. $3,210 raised this weekend for Extra Life.
Yay.
Let's see where we are on the leaderboards, shall we? And then I'll let you all go because I'm sure you got other shit to do.
If you need
Not
if you
really.
need to stall, this Jackbox lobby goes crazy.
This Jackbox lobby does go crazy.
This Jackbox lobby goes crazy.
They do be.
That's just my first
They do
instinct
be.
of if you need to kill time.
Yeah, I totally agree.
If there's anything I can do to help, as this is sort of my running block. let me
When
know.
I ended early, we were the last game of the night, so we could
So
just
it
go to
didn't
bed.
matter, yeah.
True,
Yeah.
true. We are currently ranked. I say we Team Playotic Games, which is anybody can join the team. We're kind of doing it weird. Normally, you would fundraise independently in your own social circles or whatnot, and we're all just doing the same thing together. But it doesn't really matter because it all goes to the same cause. We are currently ranked 30 out of 856 teams right now.
That's not bad. That's
To give you
really
some
good.
context, if we were to hit our $10,000 goal right this moment, we would be in 9th place, just to give you an idea. And then even above that, it's $28,000 is 2nd place, and then Wizards of the Coast is $531,000 because Hasbro
Jesus
donated
Christ.
$530,000 of their own fucking money. Fucking cheaters. Stat patters.
I mean, at
Is it
least,
actually what happened?
Yeah, the Hasbro typically donates a good chunk of change to their Wizards of the Coast team every year. So they're pretty much always number one on the leaderboard for that reason.
Oh yeah, it's literally just their donation, and somebody else donated $200.
Yeah.
But they're raising money for Seattle's children's hospitals.
Yeah, I mean, so great for the kids. Good job, Hasbro, I guess.
That's my
actually
local
think-
children's hospital.
Ah.
I think it's not enough. I think if they're going to do that, it should be double that at least.
Yeah, no, that you bring up a great point. Hasbro, do better.
Yeah, fuck you,
Wizards
Hasbro.
of the Coast, we're canceling you on Twitter again.
Again.
Again. You are.
Pinkertons are coming for you this time. For legal reasons, that's a joke. Please don't come for my ass.
Let's go, Wizards of the Coast.
Oh my god, put those down!
Where's my grenade?
Oh my god. Oh, sick kids, right.
It is. It's for the kids. No, I don't want to necessarily stall. But honestly, I could use a break. I could use a break if we're being honest here. So let's go ahead and plan on 8 p.m. start. If they agree to start sooner, I'll pop back in here and let everybody know. Be like, hey, attention, we're going to be back in a few minutes. But for now, we'll plan on 8 o'clock. But thank you for allowing me to join your game last minute. And
Thank you for playing in it. It's always
Thank
a
you for
pleasure.
playing.
Absolutely. Thank you all for being here. Truly. It means a lot to me that people would sacrifice their weekend to do stupid shit with us. So thank you.
Wait, were
I-
we not supposed to do stupid shit?
No, that's what I encourage actively. It's nearly every invitation that I sent to people included the word like fart, shit, piss, or some combination of those words, just as like a little barrier to entry. Like if the invite didn't sit right with them, I didn't want them here to begin with. You know what I mean?
Let me
Like,
look at the invite that you sent me.
Because we're bad people. And
I don't
we
think
set
my
fire to
invite
orphans.
had those words, unfortunately.
I don't think my invite had those words.
oh well, you all passed the vibe check earlier, I guess. I don't know.
Ah.
To be
And
fair,
I was
my
probably trying to be
invitation
professional
last
with you,
year
Mel, maybe,
might have
but
had that.
Well,
I
would, of
definitely
course-
told multiple people that we are not above fart jokes, and so,
That might have been my invite last year. That was included
Possibly.
In that. This year,
You-
I think at one point I was like, if you guys are doing that again, hit me up.
and we're like, yeah, we're
you
doing it
have
again.
to-
Come on.
You have to understand, when you invited me to this, I was like, I'm gonna run Goblin with a fat ass. And then I was gripped by anxiety. I was like, oh god, what it's for the kids. What if they don't like that kind of thing?
I think I told you. I think you mentioned that to me, and I was like, I have a feeling it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
It is a fine line we toe here. I
Yeah.
mean, after the lactation of Strahd on Friday night, I mean, anything goes
What?
at that point.
No, that's not towing the line. That's ripping the line up and using it to jack someone off. Like,
You need a bottle of milk as an emote now.
I need
This
someone
is-
to
What did you
No.
drink?
what
You
did
never
you
told
drink?
us what you drank.
Tell us what
What
you
is
drank.
it?
No
yeah,
one.
tell us now.
I think at this rate, we will never know.
No.
It was, I don't know the ratios, I just put it in. It was apple juice, maple syrup, Pepto-Bismol, and yellow food coloring.
Pepto
really
Bismol
like
is what
it.
you threw me.
Funny enough, two of those things sound like they
you-
would actually go really well together. And
It
then you
was
said
so
Pepto.
good! I added the Pepto because it was too good!
Are you having the shits?
Yeah.
You all right, bud?
I had a roller coaster of stress all weekend. The Pepto was for my heartburn.
Nice. Nice.
This
That's fair.
I'm I had a dear friend of mine in college, and she once told me that
How
she
did you
was
become
taking
friends with a deer?
I'm very personable. She once took Pepto-Bismol because she was, severely constipated. And she looks at me and goes, perfectly recites the jingle of all the things it solves. Because I'm like, doesn't Pepto-Bismol make you not shit?
Yeah.
And
If you've got
she,
nausea,
Heartburn,
yeah, she goes,
indigestion,
upset stomach,
stomach,
diarrhea.
she gets to that point and goes, oh no.
Isn't there another ad too that goes like, girl? Da, 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 da. That's the one that always comes to mind.
I just remember the fucking weird Macarena Pepto dance. That's
What?
It's just the I don't know, fucking like
It's
whatever,
nausea,
heartburn, indigestion, nonsense,
indigestion.
digestion,
Oh,
upset
that
stomach,
one.
diarrhea.
Okay.
Yay,
Yay,
Pepto-Bismol.
Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah. Thank you for showing
you.
everybody that I'm not that crazy.
There is a multi-billion-dollar industry dedicated to coming up with shit like that.
There really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I got Romeo and Juliet mixed up with Zoolander. So I mean, like,
Wild, by the way. Wild.
it's really effective.
There is no overlap there.
Owen Wilson and Ben Stiller were enemies at one point and became very, very good friends. You could argue it's Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah,
Did
I
they
was
both
talking about
die?
this might make a little bit more sense if I
No.
mention it's the John Leguizamo version where they're like the modern retelling with guns at the gas station.
yeah. And all the guns
you
are
mean the
named
Baz
Sword.
Luhrmann one?
The Baz
Yeah,
Luhrmann.
yeah.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
movie does fuck.
It does fuck. And there was a gas station. So I'm like, there's a gas station and a gas station. You can see the line thinly draped across. Like,
That's about I would say that's about as tenuous a connection as confusing Mel Gibson and Andrew Lloyd Webber. Which is a real thing someone around me who's dear to me has done.
Oh no.
Oh my lord.
Who's the guy who wrote Phantom of the Opera? Oh, that's right. The same guy who played fucking Braveheart.
No, the exact quote is I was like, let's watch Road Warrior tonight. It's supposed to be really good. And this person goes, it's starring Mel Gibson. Is this before or after he wrote Phantom of the Opera? And then goes, no, these are different people.
Thank you, Monkey Man. Also, connecting back shots to Mario Odyssey. That is an equally tenuous connection.
To be fair, I wasn't trying to say that the backshot part comes from Mario Odyssey. I was trying to explain the name, like the first name, but it just coincidentally happened to come out that way. And you know what?
Oh my god.
If I had to pick a brutal, Speart's up there. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm gonna go back to reading the Zoolander Wikipedia page.
Excellent.
I've
got two people that said they're good to start at 7. So just in case the other 3 people agree, I'm going to go ahead and get us out of here.
Okay.
But thank you all for hanging out so much. You're welcome to hang out in the Discord afterwards. Just you all, not the chat. Not no.
Get fucked.
Jonathan Ass is fully clocked out at this point.
Goes home, takes off his ears.
Takes off his
Opens
ears,
up his briefcase.
comes back. He's a kobold too. Aww. Yeah,
Wait,
shut
were
the
they
fuck
all
up. Let's get to
Kobold but me.
Everyone was a kobold.
I was not. So
No. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Alrighty, I'm going to
say.
hit us to the intermission screen. We'll be back at some point at or before 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So y'all have a wonderful evening. Thank you again. Bye-bye.